Losing someone close to you is a heartbreaking experience. One that I've now faced twice.
My name's Tony Pederson, and I'm a music-thanatologist, which is really about using music in end-of-life care to help calm and settle some of the distressing symptoms that people sometimes face: pain, trouble breathing, restlessness. The reason we use the harp is that I can play chords, I can play a melody, I can play harmonies, I can also sing while I'm playing. So it's extremely practical in terms of what it can do musically. When I arrive to see a patient, first thing I have to do is get the harp unpacked, but then I really need to spend some time talking with the family about what to expect, because most people have not had this music vigil with a harp at the bedside.
And so I explain that I'm going to be playing, that I'm not playing familiar music, I'm not playing Stairway to Heaven, that I'm going to be working with the patient's presenting physiology, and the music will be tailored to them. So what mode I'm playing, how I'm using rhythm, whether or not I'm using meter, that's all in response to the patient's respiratory rate, the quality of their respirations. I also check their radial pulse, the pulse at their wrist, just with my fingers, because that will give me a lot of information about the patient's prognosis.
Eileen was my sister and my confidant. She was my best friend. We raised our kids together. My nephew Will was also my godchild. Both were very, very important in my life. The most challenging part of going through hospice was accepting the reality that we were in, accepting that both Eileen and Will were going to die. That was one of the hardest things I've ever had to go through. On the other hand, being in hospice care was a beautiful experience with wonderful people there to help us all through the process.
So every day I run into circumstances that I don't know what to expect going in, and there's that work of doing that assessment and figuring out where people are at and what they need. And the hospice team sends me into situations that are often the most difficult things that they're dealing with: pain, restlessness, distressed family members.
In hospice, I know the person's dying. That's why I'm there. And my job is to help them have the most peaceful, pain-free death that they can, that it's an accomplishment. The best is when someone said, because of what you told us, I knew when to get everyone who shouldn't be in the room out of the room and everyone who needed to be in the room into the room, because we knew that this person was taking their last breaths. That, to me, is amazing, that they felt confident and knew what to expect.
It absolutely left an impact on not only mine, but my family's life as well. We found a lot of comfort knowing that Will and Eileen were peaceful in their final moments or through their hospice care. They were comfortable, and we felt the music was a beautiful experience.
And so if I go in and I see somebody that is like very tense and can't breathe, can't catch their breath, and I play and I pace this music along with them and I tailor it, and I see their shoulders relax, or I see them take one deeper breath, like, it is a great day. Like, helping just that tiny little bit. Sometimes it doesn't fix everything. It's not this miracle cure, but if it can take a little bit of the edge off, I mean, I love what I do just from that.